Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. How are you guys doing today? Happy Sunday to every one of you. We are back again. We are continuing from where we stopped on the same issue and the continuous issue of our brother Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to talk about the situation that's going on in Nigeria. We have our brother with us, Emmanuel Agbogun, comrade Emmanuel Agbogun. As in don't come now, can't talk about the situation where they go on concerning this Nnamdi Kanu matter where they trend everywhere for social media. As all of you know, so this matter that they trend now, not be small thing. You know, Nigerian government, some say Nigerian government go kidnap Nnamdi Kanu for Kenya. Why some say Nigerian government go arrest Nnamdi Kanu for Kenya? So we don't know the one we want to follow for his side. We don't know the one we want to believe for his side. But waiting me know be say Nnamdi Kanu they the custody of Nigerian government as we speak right now. Now the youth are agitating. Many of the youth are not very happy. What is going on right now with Nnamdi Kanu? Because they don't tire say why be say whenever any youth come out, they won't speak for the ongoing situation that we all are passing through, for the terrible situation that we all are passing through in Nigeria. Then they go silence that voice. You know, with Red talking before say so worry talk, they silence him. Nnamdi Kanu talk, they silence him. Now, Sunday Igbohu still talk. They want to silence am because they don't kill two persons for inside compound for the raid wey happen. We not to take so. My people, meanwhile they talk now. We don't know what go still happen tomorrow. As we they talk am, who know? By God's grace, may God they protect us. But we go continue to the talk. Because for some will not talk because of say waiting Nigerian government go do us or waiting go happen to us. My brothers and sisters, now so all of us go remain like this. We have to continue to talk. Yes, we got to talk. Anyhow, we take talk. Or okay, for example, now some people say the way now the Kanu take talk, he not talk well. Some say now the Kanu reaction, he not doing well. Some say Sunday Igbohu reaction, he not doing well. Fine, you are right. Partially, you are right. Some it's if depend on your own view. If you look out for your own view, left hand side, you might be right. If you look out for the right hand side, maybe another person look and they'll say, no, you are not right. Everybody have the right to oppose anybody. You understand? Because sometimes person where you push go war, he go fight you back. So how you can't fight you back? No can matter. Now so it they be. So as it be so, everybody's talking about this Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, people don't even know say Nnamdi Kanu popular like this until they don't cash them now. You know, say some things go happen, go become your blessing. Something go happen. Sometimes some things go happen, go also become your own downfall. But many youth statistically are not actually happy how they take cash this. Our brother so Nnamdi Kanu, some of them are agitating, some of them are very angry, upset. They say, Nigeria government, this is wrong. As you know, so the program we do yesterday, one of our sisters called all the way from America. She talked and say, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Was that he wasn't arrested by Nigerian government because Nigerian government, Buhari, have done it before. He don't kidnap one person before. Now he can't kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. He said that one person will kidnap before for UK. Now, because say his wife can't call 911, I make the fear square. So now Nnamdi Kanu, the kidnapper, who collaborate with Nigerian government where they take Nnamdi Kanu now, if only, allegedly, say na kidnap, they could have not changed my word. But as it be so, in the trend, say na Kenyan government, I set Nnamdi Kanu up. Because Nnamdi Kanu carry his own passport, he buy ticket, he go Kenya. And hope he say if he reach there, he's safe. They don't know, say there were something going on underground with the take cash. Anyway, we go move on. Our brother here, comrade Emmanuel Agbogun, come out. That one first. Our Edo brother, in first say no, it not fit happen like that. Waiting that they cannot do. Is it because saying they try to talk the truth? Why una go kidnap her like that? Waiting he do now, blah blah blah. So I go like make una hear him. You know, meanwhile, this time our brother he use opportunity to commend comrade Osti Uwango, the tipper driver state chairman for Edo State. And since that our brother so Austin so they talk so, don't they fight corruption for Edo State, for those people where they grab our land for Edo. matter. Now, not say that don't thief our land, finish, not be small thing. In fact, the wahala what they talk about for Nigeria, so it circulates everywhere, my people, not be small one. You know, for land now, wait till they all special for Edo State now, wait till they all specialize put now. Now to carry your land, they use your money by. If you talk, they go shoot you. If you don't talk, they go still shoot you. They go beat your mama for your present. If you talk, say why you beat my mama, they go beat you as well. The matter where they Nigeria, my people, not be the one who go say more they talk, more they smile. We got to be serious to sort this out. We got to be speaking. As I said, talk we got to be talking. If we don't talk, it go be as it gets. My people, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. I appreciate everyone of una who join us this morning now. More gotta do this one again because they say there is no sleep for the wicked. Who be the wicked now? Between Nnamdi Kanu and Buhari. Now we want to know so because now Nigeria people say they will never relent on this matter. As they go, I go open phone line. Mona, make una contribute when time don't reach. We have a guest that we are also going to bring here that will join us to analyze, vandalize, and make this straight to all Nigerians. Say enough is enough. You cannot continue to be silencing the youth whenever we want to speak. Anyhow we try to express our anger, anyhow we try to express our plight, at least we don't fair try before make we do one in a peaceful way. Una not dey listen to anyone. If we do it for peaceful way, una not go listen. If we do it say with a vessel, una not go listen. Which one una go listen to? My people, make una listen to our brother, comrade Emmanuel Agbogun. As in they here with us, make we take am from there. I greet you now. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. I see boss but a Friday right there. Now me, I see you. Mommy Diaspora, good morning to you. I see you. Mubarak, I see you right there. I see all of you now. Adenoma Elvis, I see you. Kelvin Makule, I see you as well. Thank you very much. Timilei Raji, I see you. Thank you. Prince Chris Williams, I see Una. Now God bless Una. Make we join out together. Move to the talk. You get platform, I get platform. Not look, say you not get enough people for your platform, you not talk. Talk. Big bloggers go carry the video where you did talk because Nigerian government, the intimidation, the suffocation, the oppression is getting too much. Make una listen to what our brother can talk this morning. Now God bless you.
It's a wonderful Sunday morning to you all conscious Edo people and Nigerians, separatist membership of the Brafian community, those of you who are concerned Africans, and my government, as Nigeria may call it. I have, within the past days, seen issues, you know, broiling from the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. And for some of us who believe in the ideology of freedom, who believe in the ideology of expression, who believe in that philosophical quest for an ideal society, I think to a reasonable extent, the mass Nnamdi Kanu-led struggle for every wrong actions that they have done should be blamed on the federal government. The Nigerian state does not allow the flow of constitutionality, the respect for rule of law, the respect for orderliness. It is something that the government feels, you know, unconcerned about. The Nigerian government, particularly under the President Muhammad Buhari-led administration, get it straight here. I am a registered member of the APC. When you mean membership, I have a membership within the leadership of the APC, within a membership participatory right as a member of the APC. For long, I have not discussed this thing because I try not want to marry my ideals with politics and my ideals with activism. I look at it from a two different perspective, and I try not to intermarry them. When being called upon to explain to what is best understood by my person to the general public. Now, let me clarify the air. Under President Muhammad Buhari's led government, Nnamdi Kanu was arrested for 2 years without, any act of prosecution. He was incarcerated in prison custody for 2 good years, whereas the Nigerian government operates an administration of criminal justice and law that states that once a suspect is being arrested, within 48 hours, the police have a right to investigate him, obtain all necessary, not just the police, the security agencies across board has a right, to investigate such persons, hold him or her hostage, or hold him or her in captivity, if I don't use the word hostage, uh, for a period of 2 days, which is 48 hours, in their facility. And after which, if there is a need for them to hold such person for further investigation, they approach a competent court of law to get a warrant of arrest, or rather also get a warrant from the court for stay of investigation, and that should be time framed. But what we see in Nigeria is that the justice is selective. What we see in Nigeria is that a particular tribe of people enjoy this lawlessness as against a particular tribe. For me, I've always argued in every platform I come across, Nigeria is in democracy, no doubt about that, because we have a tenure system of government that talks about electing a candidate from our registered political parties across the country to represent us as a leader, whether at the level of the National Assembly as a representative, or State House of Assembly as a representative, or the local government as a councillor. We have that capacity in our democracy. Also in our democracy, we see where governors, local government chairmen are being elected and returned to office, even if where the process are not marked by all form of respect for due process. But we still see that leaders emerge. And whether you like it or not, in recent times we have also seen elections that are conducted and can be adjoined to be free and fair to parties involved. Recently, particularly in our state here, those states. So, if you marry what democracy is, we are already practicing it. But if you look into what true federalism, when I mean federalism, physical federalism in the sense that everybody, somebody is complaining about the volume. Everybody in this physical federalism is represented across tribes, across ethnic groups. It will be a better, will I call it, so to say, ideal, society. So you see some set of people talking about the hate for Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, in recent times, majority of my fans, people that ensure that my day-to-day activities is protected. I don't know who is calling me at this time. Hello? Please, I'm on a live broadcast. Can I call you back? Nigerian government needs to settle terrorists, and is the chairman of National Identity Management Commission. As the case may be, he is also an Islamic scholar, and they see him as somebody who is speaking for the interest of Boko Haram today in Nigeria. And such a person moves freely on the streets, and as at today, people who believe that there is a hope for them in a sovereign interest called Biafra went about their agitations and their movement peacefully. As far as I'm concerned, Nnamdi Kanu, as he's been called, was going about his agitation very peaceful. You saw military men trying to stop them from entering states, when in Nigeria we all know that we operate a law that talks about freedom of movement from one state to another. You talk about people moving freely with cows, and you tell human beings with their right senses looking for hope, not to move around freely in a state they call their own, in a region they see as their geopolitical zone, in a country. It is only somebody who is biased in reasoning that would think that what the government is doing, saying that they need to create Fulani colony, they need to create a cattle colony to promote the existence of a tribe in every state in Nigeria. That there must be a cattle route, somebody must come with cattle from Katsina all the way down to Lagos. That there must be a cattle route where somebody must come with from Maiduguri, from Borno all the way down to Enugu. That there must be a cattle route where somebody must come with cattle from Kanu, from Kaduna all the way down to Edo State, to Kogi State, to Delta State. You know, it is laughable. But when people are going about what they believe in, when they are carrying out processions that they do not do for every day, it is a planned day in a week, it is a planned day in 30 days, it is a planned day in 2 weeks, then you send military, you
Right, my people, I'm here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. I see more people joining us right now. So we are going to play a video from Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed actually made a video just less than 48 hours ago, who said that Nnamdi Kanu was living a luxury lifestyle abroad. You know, and I know so many people don't talk about this one, say Nnamdi Kanu was living extraordinary lifestyle abroad. You know, as people they talk they say Nnamdi Kanu use people to make money, to gather money, they live the best life ever. If they stay for 5-star hotel, if they drive better car, they eat better food, they do this, they do that. I mean, talk more. Lai Mohammed, now they talk this one. So, and many people don't talk about social media. Say Nnamdi Kanu, he hide for UK, many people they die for Nigeria. So because of that, they persecute him, and now they are planning to prosecute him. So my people, when I know say the way things they go, so I know they support Nnamdi Kanu, I know they support Nigerian government. Yes, if you ask me, Nnamdi Kanu went too far. Yes, he went too far. That's the truth. You know, but if you also ask me, how will they communicate with this government where they go hear us? That's another question from me. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu went too far. I agree. Right? Now, tell me, if we don't go too far, how we want to communicate with this Nigerian government, where they go hear our voice, they go sit down and say, okay, let's deliberate on the plight of the people. They're not going to do harm. So sometimes you need to put some action. Make them for no say you dey here. They don't they listen to us. That be the thing. If they talk on your own, say, hey, Nigerian government, President Muhammadu Buhari, please help us. We are hungry. Help us. Fulani men, don't rape our grandmama. They're not going to listen to you. But when you try to retaliate, they're going to know say they exist. So the reason why they talk this one now, some of us where they say Nnamdi Kanu, he do this one, he do that. They say for comment section now, one person they write on they say Nnamdi Kanu must be hanged, Nnamdi Kanu must be killed. Nnamdi Kanu, I would like to know from you, my brother, you will hear they write this one. So you and Nnamdi Kanu una get quarrel before, or why be say you the talking like this, or the situation where we all the pass through now for Nigeria, they affect you. I know say you dey verse, everybody get right to verse. Even me, while they talk to some people, they verse for me. You know, understand? And I go your press life. I never talk. Some people don't press thumbs down. It they happen. We know the verse. And now me first talking for this platform say, you go born Pikin today. In the next 5 minutes, you record and put on for YouTube. You go see people where you go press thumbs down for that newborn baby. You want to tell me now, say new baby where you're born today don't commit sin? So it must happen like that. Anyway, we get caller this morning. We never put phone number for that before, but I believe say this one, now people will get our number. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. I bet talk louder, make we hear you. Turn down your system, please. Turn down your system.
Good morning, Nigeria Watch.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Turn down your system, sir. Turn down your system.
Yes, I'm about to win it. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. I can hear you right now. Where are you calling us from, sir? And what's your name?
name is Ken. I'm calling from Beverly Hills, LA.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I remember your voice now. Okay. Please
Yeah,
talk
how
to
are
us.
you?
Talk to us, sir.
Okay, so let's go to the main point. Let me bring it down. Let's speak pidgin English and let's talk.
I beg.
You see, okay, thank you. This guy just used Bradford. I said it last time. He used Bradford to shine his own self, enjoy his life, flares well. You understand? And
Yeah.
above all that, these guys are messing with the wrong government. I said it the last time, but
Yeah.
they didn't get it. Buhari is not a democratic ruler. Buhari is not a democratic person, neither a technocrat. Buhari is a wayward and a rascal general. We've been ruled as the man is a dictatorship. We've been ruled by an evil cabal. A cabal, whatever they knows is evil. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let's take ourselves back to the last general, the last general that died on a plane crash. You know that guy was assassinated. That guy was assassinated because the guy because of the panel that they set up against him, that they were asking him about the funds. So he wanted to start leaking out the funds that the rest before him, the money that they spend. He wanted to start leaking up their acts. That was why that guy was assassinated. And these are all Buhari boys.
Okay.
These are all Buhari boys. Whatever they are doing right now, it will not work till this man leave. Every person have to stand down.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry. I need to ask you. I'm sorry, sir. I need to ask you this. Are you in support of President Buhari? Because I know the way you're talking looks like you're against Nnamdi Kanu, which is fair. You have your right. But I want to know, are you supporting Buhari or you're also against President Buhari?
No, I don't support Buhari in anything at all.
Okay.
I don't. If I have my way to take him out, I will take him out.
Okay, good.
You understand? I will take him out. And Nnamdi Kanu, I have nothing against him. My only thing against him was the wrong move that he did when he started bombing police stations and killing policemen. If Nnamdi Kanu would have just stand by doing what is right, staying in that bush with the security network, taking out the Fulanis, as every other state are doing, that one alone would be very, very good. But for it to start coming out, start saying that the rest other people have to take weapon. They talk so many things. They even call it Benin that weapon they Benin. Maybe they go collect weapon for Benin, all those things. So he's trying to create a chaos in the country. So that is wrong. That is wrong. That is very, very wrong. Okay, look at Solo Uboru now. That they went to his house. They're killing people. They look for the man. That man has done nothing wrong. What the Fulani they do is 1,000,000 times worse than what these guys they don't do.
Exactly.
They are messing with the wrong generals that they don't listen. All what they want to do is to kill anyone that want to stand against them. So they don't care. He doesn't care about his career. He doesn't care about his career. He doesn't care what the world will talk about him. You understand? So that's the thing that we are following. When I was growing up, I had the opportunity, to stay around the Hausa people. An Hausa man can never kill. Believe me honestly. My 16th birthday, one of my business partner, Hausa man, bought me a ram. Before I killed that ram, the man has to pray that we have to pray to God for forgiving our sins, that we're taking a life of another. That's a true Hausa man, a true Muslim man. Those ones that you are seeing are all Fulanis that they believe that if they die, they have 27 or 11 or whatever.
But my question, sir, what is surprising me right now is that how come Buhari is not saying anything against Fulani herdsmen? Yeah, I've not seen any video where he talk against them.
That is the thing. That is the thing. That is the thing that you.
Oh, I think we lost him there. Hello, are you there? Right, my people, I think we lost that caller and I want him to call back, because I wanted him to answer that question because as you all know that we have a lot of banditries in Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari is not talking on this banditries and I don't know why. I think we have the caller back now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sir. Go ahead and talk to us.
Yeah, Nigel Watch, it's me. I called back to
answer
that question.
Yes.
You see, Buhari, these are Buhari boys. These are Buhari boys. Buhari will never kick against the Fulanis. Buhari will never kick against the Fulanis because these are all his people. You remember what Buhari did in the first election against Goodluck Jonathan? Buhari had to import Fulanis from every other African region that the Fulani exists, all the way to Mali. He brought all of them into Nigeria for them to help them. He pays them. So now he cannot take them back. Now he can't take them back. So now these people are not committing nuisance. Like if they kidnap now, who pays them? They have a link. People pay them. I was telling some of my friends the other day, to track these guys are very easy. Do you know where they pass through Nigeria? They are coming from the north to the east, to the west, to the south. They go through power line. That power line that you see, those are the new bypass. That power line link every other state in Nigeria together. So that is where they pass through. That's why you see them in Auchi Road. They go through that power line. You see them in East. They go through that power line. So they all know wherever that they are, but they won't take them out.
Okay, sir. My question, before I let you go, my question again to you is that, don't you think that because Nnamdi Kanu was fed up, like the same way me, myself, I'm talking to you right now, I'm fed up, and I believe you, the way you are talking now, you're also fed up, right? Don't you think Nnamdi Kanu was brave enough to say, okay, I'm fed up, I need division, okay? Let's go, because we can't continue like this because they call Nigeria a fraudulent country. So what is happening? So we talk and he was arrested. Now, Sunday Igboho is trying to protect his own people now. They attacked him. What is going on? Does it mean that the youth are going to be silenced forever?
Okay. Let me go straight to the point, my brother. We have to hit the nails in the head.
Yeah.
The thing is this, the youth are not silenced. The youths are not going to be silenced. The problem that we have is our elders. Our elders and our politicians are the problem. All of them have a stake in this. The DSS cannot go to Sonny Boru's house without some eminent personnel in that region. They don't know about it. They have to give them the go ahead for them to do it. They are all aware. You understand?
Yeah.
The personnel in Yoruba land, they are all aware. They knew what would happen to Sonny Boru. They know everything. They can never deny it. Those are the problems that we have. We are not coming together to say one voice. We to Sonny Boru. They don't say one voice.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If we should go to the north now, all of them are all saying one voice in the north. All of them. Both the old, the young, the women, the men, all of them are saying one voice. But the Southwest cannot be like that. The Southeast cannot be like that. None of us are agreeing. That is a problem that we have. Since on Monday now, since on Monday or Tuesday, say they went to Solomon's house. Just on the 1st of July, you ask me, where is the Obas of Lagos? Where is the Obas of Ilefe? Where is the Obas of Ondo? Where is all those kings and rulers in Yoruba land? Where are they till now? Have they spoken out? No. What about the governors? Have they said anything? No. Before the TSS were talking in that state, the governor is aware before they are coming. He's supposed to protect Sonoboro as a citizen of that state. He's supposed to. He's supposed to fall out and protect him. But he refused. Because they're all the same thing, my brother. It's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about money. How we value money in the southwest, southeast, and south more than ourselves.
Another question, sir. Another question, sir, because yeah, the way you're talking right now, it seems that we have some problem with our religious, religious leaders and our traditional leaders. You know, the way it's going right now. Because for me, I can see that our religious leaders are not also saying anything, because you are focusing more now on the traditional leaders. Our religious leaders, they're not saying anything that is going on. Because does it mean they don't want to step on the toes of the government? You know, I don't know. Why? What do you think about that?
Yes, of course. They are all the same thing. They are all the same person. The federal flocks together. They will not say anything because they have skeleton in their cupboard. They will not say anything because they don't want to pay the fair tax. They will not say anything because of the shady things that they are doing. They will not say anything. You know, with my brother, the day they will start talking truth, the day they will open their mouth, start saying what is right, start fighting for what is right, that will be the end of Nigeria.
Huh?
That will be the end of the nationwide Nigeria. So before that time, they don't want that because of what they have achieved, if only for themselves.
It's almost the same situation. It's almost the same situation we the media personals we are passing through as well. Like, if you see what is going on in Edo State right now, we have different media personnel, social media influencers and all that, but many of them they don't talk about the negativism of stuff that's going on in Edo State. You know, does it mean, because I don't know what is going on, because does it mean that we value that little money that we are going to be paid more than the lives of our people?
My brother, let me break it down for you. It's the life of a black man. In the Bible, God says that He created humans. You know, God says He created creating humans. And one of the verses in the Bible, I tried to crack my head, maybe if I can remember it. Let me tell you which humans God was talking about is the black nation, not white. I've been abroad for almost 30 years. I've visited all over the world. My brother, in any black nation, in Caribbean, black nation, no settles. They are hungry. One man want to own the whole world. In Africa, the same thing. Let me tell you something. Let's break it down. The richest men in the world, 1 to 100. There is no white man in it. It's all black. But they will never declare, because where they get their wealth from is all illegal wealth. That is a problem. We are black of ourselves. We now come to America, that I am. When you go to black neighborhood, it's not developed. When you go to white neighborhood, every day they are doing their roads.
Exactly.
In that white neighborhood, they have the mayor, they have the senators, they have the local government chairman. It is the same thing as the black neighborhood. The black neighborhood, it doesn't want to stand up for the blacks. You know, they only go to the office there and put money in their pocket. But the white neighborhood will do what is right for its own people. That's one thing about us. It's the black world. It's the black world, my brother. It's the black world. Anything black is not fair. We are about problems.
Wow.
It's the black world.
All right. Thank you.
Look that's one problem we have in Edo State. Obaseki came, he didn't take out Oshomole for pocketing over 36 billion. And he's dodging it.
Till now.
He's dodging it in a way.
Yeah.
And people are suffering till now.
Yeah.
And you call yourself a leader. My brother, the only thing that will bring sanity into Nigeria, it will be another civil war. And that war is coming very soon. It's going to be the poor versus the rich. You understand?
Thank you.
I don't know if you remember 1989, when Samurai came into Nigeria, when they said Babangida must go.
Yeah.
One day the whole Nigeria answered, Babangida must go. So that day will soon come back again. But when it comes back, it's going to be very, very bloody. That even the police, the DSS, the army, they will join to fight against the bad governance. Till then, Nigeria will never go forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Brother, Africa is a mistake. Black is a mistake. Trust me, it is.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Black is a mistake.
All right. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Hello. Can you turn down your system, please?
Yes, that's what I'm just doing now.
Okay. Please talk to me. Talk to me your name and where you're calling us from. Okay, Mr. Kingsley, you have so much noise on your background, to be honest.
Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I can hear you, just that there's so much noise on your background. Okay, it's better now.
Okay, I've left the place now. There's no more noise.
Okay, better. Go ahead. Talk to me, Kingsley.
The problem we are having as a people is because we don't speak one voice. And the second one is that the traditional rulers and the pastors are the most fraudulent people. They will say, youth are the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
When are we going to rule? When Obasanjo ruled, how old were he? When this man, Buhari. But if we, the people, can come together, I never said that the youth said, I'm an Ishaman, I'm an Edo man, I'm an Igbo man. If we come together as one, we can have a better Nigeria. In Spain, where I live, we have different ethnicity in Spain. There is Barcelona, there is Valenciano. But when they are fighting, they come together as one to conquer. They doesn't follow ethnicity. They doesn't follow religion. The problem we are having is that when you speak the truth to the traditional ruler in any state, the whole machinery will come online and say they are going to kill the person. If it's that you don't want anybody to speak to your traditional ruler or to your governor or to your priest, it's a public office. Let him not take the position. Look at what happened in Abuja today. Because some boys where Buhari must go teach it to Dunamis Church, they were beaten and being arrested. George. It's only Buhari is the only person they call Buhari in Nigeria. They don't have right to where any Buhari must go teach it. George. That is the problem we have.
Wow.
We need to open our mind as a people.
Yeah.
I can't where Buhari must go. It must not be President Buhari. So why will you arrest those boys and beat them in the church, Dunamis Church, and give them to DSS and they arrest them? Is that not a shame as a people? And you see that in this place, maybe you live in UK, you go to church every day, the way we are doing in Nigeria. We are empowering the people. We want people to be more poor. We are the second best praying nation in the world, but we are the poorest.
Nothing is working there.
Prayer does not bring money. You work to get money. You doesn't pray for roads to be fixed. You have people that is with divine idea. We must come together as one. Look at Obaseki. We fought for him. Obaseki is not paying local government salary. I can come online and say this. It's a shame. Paying the 30%. When you come online, people with the machinery will say, why are you talking to Obaseki?
Exactly.
No, we fought for him, so we must call him to order.
Of course.
30%.
Yes.
These are people that they're already poor. Not even how are they going to take care of their children? You don't want criminal tomorrow, you go and buy guns and kill them. Obaseki must pay the local government people. He must work. We protect for him. We fight to Somali to be out of there. Why? Because we trusted him. Because we said we doesn't want this thing. So we are the people that to get him. Obaseki, you have to put the local government people. You have to change the situation. That is why we bring you here. But when you come online and talk to Obaseki now, you see machineries everywhere. Why are you talking to Obaseki? He's our servant. He's a public servant.
It's 14 hours.
You can insult Obama. You can insult Donald Trump. Do you think if I wear Biden must go now, they will arrest me? Or Pedro Sanchez must go in Spain, they will arrest me? No, nobody will arrest me. That is a shame on our nation. We respect as a foolish people who doesn't think. When you talk to any elderly person, who making me an elderly man? Is it not because we are under him? If you are not there, if a old man does not have children to play with him or to insult him, he's not a right old man. Because it is we that will defend him. You can only insult your parents or talk to your parents anyhow. When another person insults your parents, you fight them. But if you speak to our traditional law, if I speak to Oni of Ife now, or to Oba of Benin, or to Sultan of Sokoto, you see machineries. They want to use to do. They want to say you doesn't. Why? They're not human being. They will die as I will die. We all have one head. Look at the country that has weapon. You live in UK. Have you seen police keep a person in UK because of protest? No.
You see the child that was killed yesterday because of the Yoruba Nation protest.
Protest, that is rubbish.
A stray bullet killed that child, and the mother is still crying as we speak. You know?
No government official has gone there. Even the state governor.
The state governor have not made any speech about it. The president is not talking about it. The country is totally useless. Nigeria is totally useless.
Do you know my prayer? The day we have European passport, I'm going to burn Nigeria passport. I can't go to Nigeria. If I love Nigeria too much, I will take residence of Nigeria. Nothing will make me use that passport. Nothing. I will give Nigeria that passport. Never. It's a fact. You will forsake it abroad. Your father is not here. Your mother is not here. They will take good care of. Why would Buhari's daughter come and give birth to his children in Spain? If you want to make Nigeria better, they will take care of you. They will try that your head is okay. But in my own nation, where they give birth to me, if I go to my embassy, the people will use less me in Spain. When I need anything, my embassy will be like, fine. When you go to Spanish office, they will give it to you with a platter of gold. Sometimes I feel
but this is one of the things I'm trying to talk about now. Of course, fine. I'm not here to support Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu have done wrong. Fine, it's obvious that he has done wrong. But how else do they wanted us to talk or communicate with these evil leaders in Nigeria? How?
Brother, for me, Nnamdi Kanu have not done wrong. Because when you look at all over the world, where there is poverty, there is crime. Where there is poverty, there is agitation. If Nnamdi Kanu did not talk, if Sunday Igboho did not talk, do you know that this leader does not want us to speak? It's because we, the people, does not have, when we are in abroad, we even talk. When you are in Nigeria, you can't talk. They have locked their mouth with bribe. Let me just tell you one person now. If I come online to make any statement now, before 30 minutes, my brother will come after me about. I say, why are you talking to Obaseki that you have not paid? I'm not insulting him. He's my brother. He's a two brother. That you have not paid the local government. I had all these things on my hand. Sometimes I will say, maybe this man will change. Maybe this man will change. I don't want to go to media because of Obaseki. Because I fought to him. I was calling people to vote for him. We need to speak truth to power. Obaseki help us, yes, for bringing down the Tony Kabaka so that Agbero will stop. But he should not create more suffering for people.
No, we have more. No. I think you're getting that wrong. We have more Agberus now in Edo State, and we have more killers in Edo State. People they will take your land, and if you talk, they will shoot you to death. And it's happening. We have proof for that.
Brother, that is true. Those problems. My wife line was taken by Nogi in Benin. The case we went to Palace said they will look into it till today. I was born and brought up in Benin. So if I come out and insult that palace, what will you say?
No, you cannot do that. You are not allowed to do that.
Excuse me, because I'm an Edo man. But if you want to speak truth to power, there might be bitter truth that will change things. You have said I'm not allowed because you are an Edo man. Why will you understand? But we now that is, if we want to change things, we must change things in every.
No, apart from being an Edo man, even me now, I cannot insult the owner of Ife. I cannot do that. I don't need to,
Excuse me. I didn't say I'm going to insult Oba. The difference between Oba and speaking to the palace. Get it right. The Nogi that took my land, the case is in the palace and today we didn't hear of it. Look at what the other man did. He said he's Ohin. Who made him Ohin under our constitution? The things, Obaseki have not called that guy to steal and say, go and arrest that guy. Let him, why are you destroying land? Is he not breaking the laws? Because some people have power more than some people. My Auchi lecturer told me that in Nigeria, the law rule the poor, the rich rule the law. That country cannot go if you walk like that. There are things we must come together as a people. There is Nnamdi Kanu, even I say he has committed this, let's go to courts. The law will take its place. Did you see him? Can Nigeria do forensic evidence did you see him when he was speaking? Is it not audio? Brother, forget that thing. Is people
Thank you.
using Nnamdi Kanu picture to broadcast to Nigeria we should wake up.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. May we still hear from another person. I really appreciate you. Please continue to watch us in case you want to contribute again later. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Okay. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good evening, bro. Good evening, bro.
Yeah. Good evening,
Hello,
madam.
good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. I can hear you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I want to keep my identity for now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Please. Yeah. I want to talk to the last caller.
Okay.
Who was always talking about the traditional rulers, talking about the palace. I want to really tell him to stop talking to the palace. It got me nervous. It got me pissed off for the way he has been talking. Everything has been saying is just the palace, the traditional ruler. That guy is such a dubious boy. He has a dubious character. He should stop it. Living abroad doesn't give him the infantry to be disrespectful, to talk trash, to talk rubbish. He has to stop it. Living abroad, I live abroad as well. I can never insult my elder.
Yeah.
I can never talk back to the palace, and it's just shouting, saying, talking blah, 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 blah. It should please, Mr. Man, never you turn your mouth to the palace. Is that clear? I want to make it sound to those who think they can talk to the palace. Nigeria is a democratic country. It's not a monarchic country. Okay?
Yeah.
Our traditional rulers has nothing absolutely to do with the runnings of the country. Only the governors has the right.
Yeah.
Has the right, the complete right to talk about, to do anything that has to do with the society. So please, I'm using this media to tell some of those people that call themselves idolites or whatsoever to start talking to the palace. It makes me so nervous. They should stop talking trash to the palace. It breaks my heart so much. I hate it with passion. You guys should all please take your hands off the palace. Stop talking to the traditional rulers. I hate it with passion. And I can die for my kingdom. Stop it. And now you're talking of Nnamdi Kanu. This is a guy who has the fighting that has been doing a lot of atrocities, that has been doing a lot of an abomination against our great kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
He has tried to this extent, he has tried to fall the greatest kingdom in the universe. And people like me, you think I will be crying over his arrest. Serve him right. He has to rot in jail. I have cried on so many occasions. I have wept on so many occasions. In my room, crying, weeping for the pains. This riffraff, Nnamdi Kanu, and this useless people. Some of those people from Edo State, he has been paying them, doing a lot to form the greatest kingdom in the universe. He has been doing a lot to form my ancestral land. He has been doing a lot to terrorize the great kingdom, throwing this useless, smelly, cotton garbage name to the palace. He should rot in jail. And I'm pleased that he is in jail. I'm not hiding it. Yes, I'm marveled that he is in jail. He should rot there. And now to some of those idiots who are friends to Nnamdi Kanu and to those who has been with the enemy and the enemies of the great Benin Kingdom, you all have to take your hands off from our palace. I love my ancestors. I love the great Benin Kingdom. I'm proud of my kingdom, and nobody dares touch my kingdom. Nobody dares touch my father's kingdom. My father died. My father died for my father's kingdom, for my kingdom. Today, we the Edos, we the patriotic Edolites, we are proud of our kingdom, and we will never want anybody to touch our ancestral land. I can die for my father's land. Please, any of you, if you're talking in Nigeria Watch, I beg of you and I plead of you, leave the palace alone out of your madness. Leave the second God that I worship, that I love and adore with my heart and soul. Leave our King and Lord. Enough is enough. I can't take it no more from any of you. I swear. And if you continue to talk trash and rubbish to the palace, I bet you, Sosomaye will strike you up. Whoever is against the Benin royal family, whoever is against the palace of the great Benin kingdom, may the gods of our ancestors, Sosomaye, it is going to descend on every one of you. Stop talking trash to the great Benin kingdom. Stop talking rubbish. It's pissed me off like crazy. You guys should stop it. Each time you're talking on social media, every time you want to push the palace into your trash, stop it. Stop it.
Thank you very much. Thank
Stop
you.
destroying the kingdom, a great kingdom.
Thank you.
That has suffered in the hands of the British. Stop it. They destroyed our kingdom. And this motherfucker was dead. Nnamdi Kanu whatsoever is called, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Or a riffraff.
Thank you.
A non-entity that was born in the 50s. Coming out to change the history of the great Benin kingdom. Coming out to change my identity. Who is Phil? And you want me to cry or to weep over his downfall? No.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy.
Thank you, madam.
I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Please, my bro, Mr. Nigel Wash, God bless you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you.
I'm a fan. I'm always watching your programs daily.
Thank you.
Please, I beg of you, please, the moment you see some of those people trying to throw their mouth to the this place, you just stop them. Tell them to stop.
I've always done that.
Because so many people, the great Benin kingdom, we have a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. A lot of people in Nigeria are so jealous of the Great Benin Kingdom. They are jealous of our tradition and culture. Please, Mr.
Thank you.
Elvis, God bless you.
Thank you, madam.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
Guy, please, bro.
Have a blessed day. Thank you very much.
Stop these guys who are always throwing their stinker mouth, their gutter and garbage mouth into the palace, please. Please, I beg of you.
No problem. Thank you.
Sometimes I feel like giving them a dirty slap through the television. They get me pissed off so much. Being abroad doesn't make you to be crazy. Being abroad doesn't make you to be stupid. Being abroad doesn't make you or gives you the opportunity to insult people or to insult a great kingdom and further. Come on.
Okay. Thank you very much, madam.
Then should stop.
Thank you.
You, bro. God bless you.
Have a blessed day.
Great job. And I'm very happy. And I thank the DSS, Nigeria DSS, for picking him up. This idiot motherfucker. Nnamdi Kanu.
No, it's okay. It's okay, madam. Thank you.
Let him be carrying in the prison. It got to be fucked up.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great nuisance. And who should be dealt with.
Okay.
I'm so happy that this fuck up has been treated. They have to fuck him up. 21st strokes of the cake in the morning.
Okay. We need to
in the evening they have to discipline him.
Let's hear someone else now. Thank you.
Thank
you, madam. God bless you.
God
Thank you.
bless you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Take
bye.
care, bye. Okay, bro.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Nigeria, this is Ken again. I'm calling from the US.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
I want to answer this lady that just the last caller.
Yeah.
Was she talking sarcastically to the last caller, to the last guy that called us that spoke about our gains?
Yeah.
You can. To me, I don't blame what that guy says. What he says was right. He did not insult anybody.
Yeah.
That woman just take it personal. I remember when Obayewa came to the throne. You remember the other Benin chief that he fenced the front of his house and he dealt with him and asked him to be coming to his house through the back door. Mm-hmm. They might take those matters to court in Abuja. And the court in Abuja told him that Benin Edo is a kingdom being ruled by a monarch. Undermining that we are part of Nigeria, but we have a monarch system. That the Oba of Benin is a head. That they have to respect it. So if your Oba of Benin is not the head of the Benin kingdom, how come that he called the both parties, the Oshomole and Obaseki, to settle their differences, and at the end there was peace. So whatever that guy says is right. What this woman is saying, maybe she's a family member to Yoruba Benin. If we have a saying in Benin that Utumega to will not equate to where.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Being in abroad does not make you stupid. Being abroad only educates you and make you wiser. That is why we are all speaking out. All these people are too small for the Oba Benin not to call. Look at the mayors we have right now in Nigeria. Even the CDA time was even better. This time around is more worse than the CDA time.
That's true.
Look at what the chief priest of Okoromi did. A priest is to watch over the shrine in Okoromi, not the land in Okoromi. Do you understand? If the Okoromi have a Noye, it's a Noye that preside over the land. The chief priest preside over the juju, over the shrine. They have the Okoromi, not over the land. If there is no Noye, then the Otion way, they are the one that's supposed to be doing it. Not the chief priest. Look at the effort that guy did. The palace could not call him to an order. A lot of mess is going on. The palace is not saying anything about it. Trust me, if they don't fix it, either they like it or not, if they don't fix it, It will come to a time people that owns those land will not throw guns anymore. They'll start throwing bombs. They'll start lighting people's house with grenades. People like us can do it. I'm not hiding myself, my brother. I can do it.
Yeah, because they work so hard for their money. They work so hard for their money.
What I labor for, no man can take it from me. For any man should take my sweat from me, I will kill anything that man knows. You know, I'm not hiding it. I can give my address, I can give my phone number. Anything that man knows, anybody that he knows will go down with him.
Okay.
So the fathers have to stand and fix this thing. You know, look at the other time. I watch Nigerian news all the time. Look at the other time too was in a custody or something like that. The secretary to the Oba Benin committing nuisance in over there. You know, so a lot of them, my brother.
Okay. Thank you.
The truth has to be told. The truth has to be told. Someone must have to hear it. You know, the king cannot say that he's not hearing this nonsense. He cannot say that. You know, he cannot say that. You know, Obaseki is a governor. He will always say whatever he wants to say. But people will not respect him if the king is not behind him. When Obabini came the first time, right the day of his connection, he said, I banned CDA. Instantly, CDA was stopped.
So, but how did they return back then? How did they return back?
They regroup themselves again with these cultists. All of them are cultists. You know, they regroup themselves again. You know, and they turn back being a cultist, and right now all of them are into vigilante. They form themselves to become a vigilante, so all of them has guns. So the only way to disarm them is to disarm the old vigilante.
Okay. All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Them again and change everything.
All right.
You know, so so all this thing they have to watch all these things. If they don't watch it, my brother, a time will come. It's gonna be one war. It's gonna be a very tall war that the federal has to come in with soldiers.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. All right, my people, before I pick another call, I don't want us to change the original topic because the main reason why we are here today is because of Nnamdi Kanu. I understand that the Edo people, they have hijacked this program now. So we are going to put our car for reverse now, make for say no. The road where they go, so not the road will make us come here, you know. So we are talking about the Nnamdi Kanu because we are trying to ask the Nigerian government why is it that many youth cannot speak anymore. Although a lot of people have said that Nnamdi Kanu have done wrong, like that lady who called earlier on said Nnamdi Kanu were trying to dissolve or do anything wrong against Benin Kingdom. You know, like the same way, a lot of people are also complaining Nnamdi Kanu did this and did that. Fine. Of course, I'm not here to support him. He have done wrong. Fine. But my question now is, how do we communicate with Nigerian government? That's another question. How do we communicate with Nigerian government? If we peace talk, they don't listen. If we even shout, they don't listen. But when you start fighting, they will not notice that you exist. Are we going to continue like this? We have another caller right now. I want these calls to be strictly now for Nnamdi Kanu and Nigerian government. No Edo State discussion no more. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Hello, can you turn down your system? Hello, turn down your system. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, madam. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Okay, I'm calling from the US.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm calling to talk about Nnamdi Kanu's situation with the Nigerian government.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, so at a point in time, Nnamdi Kanu, when issue very, very violent statements asking people to get to go in and, you know, kill people and all that. The movement began to become violent. At that point, the whole world was now had to pay attention. And the government of Nigeria, they had to assert their authority. I'll tell you this. I was in support of Nnamdi Kanu at some point because I felt like Biafra, they had a right, you know, to agitate for Biafra and all that. That's their own God-given right. But where he crossed the line was when it began to become very violent. Okay? Now, I'm not supporting Buhari. I believe that Buhari has clearly shown us where his heart is. His heart is with the jihadists, is with the terrorists, the bandits, because if he can go with all arsenal and get Nnamdi Kanu outside Nigeria, then what about those other people who are killing people every day, kidnapping people every day, and nobody has been brought to justice as we speak? Okay, now this is not about a Muslim Christian thing. It's gone beyond that. The kidnappers, the bandits, they are killing Hausa people too. Fulani people, they are also being affected. Now look, let us not get it all mixed, twisted, right? Yeah. Not every Fulani man is a terrorist, okay? Look, these people are, the regular Fulani people are just cattle rearers. That's what, they are nomadic. Has been in for centuries. The people that are now perpetrating evil in Nigeria, okay, they are terrorists. Wherever they came from, the government of Nigeria knows that. So why don't they go after those people like they went after Nnamdi Kanu? Now, back to Nnamdi Kanu, let me go back to the topic. Like you said, we should stay on topic. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, if you remember, he jumped bail. Okay, yeah. There are people like Senator Abari Bay or so, these people stood for him. Okay, hundreds of millions of naira was put down. People put in their reputation, their name for him to be bailed. There were terms for bail. I understand that he had to jump bail because his life was being threatened. The police was coming into the Nigerian army, also came to the house, killed people, he escaped, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I understand that. But then you cannot, see, it's all about moderation. It's the key. Today we have in America, Martin Luther King. Why did a day was given to Martin Luther King? Why? Because he was non-violent. But we had other people like Malcolm X. Is anyone talking about him? Well, they are talking about him, but was he recognized? No, because there was a lot of aggression and violence in his rhetorics. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. So fine. The point is this. He went too far. Yeah. This man issued a statement and said, if anybody comes out, they will be killed. Didn't you see the video that went viral of a man in a jeep? He was stopped by these IPOB members and he was gunned down. Come on. You understand? So if Nnamdi Kanu continued in that path, I'm telling you, it was detrimental to the Igbo people themselves. Not all Igbo people are IPOB, right? Okay? But he was becoming himself. But I understand that he had to do these things to get the attention of the Nigerian government. That's true. But the Nigerian government also has the right, okay, to be able to assert their authority. But what I'm saying to the Nigerian government today is the same level of grandstanding you've put into Nnamdi Kanu, try and also focus on so that it doesn't look as if it's one-sided, which we already know it is one-sided.
Yeah, because every one of us know that we have a lot of banditries that is going on in Nigeria. Fine, they've arrested Nnamdi Kanu now because they think he has done something wrong. Fine, but what is happening to other banditries? What are they doing about it?
That is where we're now saying that the government of Nigeria there's favoritism here. Why? Because they are sympathetic to these people. I do not know what these bandits, these terrorists have against the president and why he can't, assert the same authority. We do not know. That's the problem. It's looking as if the president of the federal government of Nigeria is sympathetic towards those people. I do not understand why. There's so many rumors about it. Unfortunately, this is what's going on. And that's, my contribution for today.
Thank you. God bless you, madam. Thank you very much. All right, my people, we are still here for Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. As a lot of Nigerians are saying, arresting Nnamdi Kanu would not change the terrible situation that we all are swimming on in Nigeria. So we have another caller right now. Let's hear from the caller. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Turn down your system so we can hear you.
Good afternoon. I'm just Joseph calling from Deutschland.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. Mr. Joseph, talk to us. Go ahead.
On Nnamdi Kanu arrest, I called to this program yesterday.
Yeah.
And I spoke about doing things in the right way. You understand?
Yeah.
Whenever whatever grievances you have in mind as a person, as a Nigerian, as a citizen of any country, you have to first of all consider the constitution, the law of that country before you react. Because at the end of it all, whether you are at grief or you have been offended, the issue will still come to the issue of law. You understand?
Yeah.
The law will still be evolved. That is why you yourself, before you start anything, you must consider the law. Yesterday, I called into this program. I said, Showore, Igbo, and Nnamdi Kanu, I supported them from my heart to be doing whatever they want to do, but whatever they have to do, they have to consider the law first, because they are fighting for the government to give the citizen the basic amenities, to do things the way we favor all ethnic groups. But in doing this, you must not forget that this is a country which is a sovereign nation, and they have a constitution. For the fact that you have a dual passport does not make you as a too powerful person. You are from one country, recognized by one country. But for the fact that I left Nigeria to somewhere or to Germany, and I have their dual passport, for example, it does not mean that when I commit an offense in Nigeria, Germany will come and save me over there. Germany have their constitution, and Nigeria have their constitution. I am a Nigerian citizen by birth, and I am a German citizen by migration. You understand? So whatever I am doing to Nigeria or to Germany, I should first of all look into their constitution. How is that constitution operated? How is it organized? What does the constitution say? It must be put into consideration before I do anything or give any order to any of my followers. If you look critically, Nnamdi Kanu, according to that lady that just was following this thing with his own way of life. It's not done. You must consider the constitution. Today I told you, whenever you want to do anything, because you asked a question just now, how do we communicate with Nigeria government?
Yeah.
We can always communicate with Nigeria government by speaking to our representative. If you are or Eastern governor or Eastern states, we have representative of House of Assembly over there. All the Eastern Assembly, if you have channeled these grievances to them, at least they would have been heard, it would have been justifiable that this person have done the right thing and he have refused to be heard. So he decided to take laws into his hand because he has followed the right channel. But in this regard, in this case, he has not. You cannot say, the Fulani or the Hausas are the majority in the House of Assembly. For so doing, you cannot follow that channel because he will be hijacked or he will be bought over. You are just assuming.
Okay.
And you have not tried the process. If you have not tried the process, you cannot condemn the process. That is it.
Thank you.
So whatever we are doing, we should try the process of legality before taking the laws into our hands. So Nnamdi Kanu arrest has nothing to do with whether UK or international body, because if you commit crime in Nigeria, Nigeria have right to arrest you. They have right to work with any other country to bring you to come and answer to your crime. You understand? Let me give you an instance. For example, Osama bin Laden bombed America World Trade Fair. He bombed after bombing that World Trade Center. Years later, he was key in another country. today, have you heard any international country talking about sanctioning America or dealing with America for killing Osama bin Laden? Why? Because he has committed offense against America. Did you understand?
Yeah.
So if anybody commit offense against a country without considering the constitution of that country, and he decide to take law into his hand, even Sunday Igboho and Omo election Wole, they are doing something because they know the constitution is there. Because let me give you an instance. Omo election Wole contested an election because he knew that the constitution is there to guide him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He contested that election and he lose. He did not challenge that election in the court because he knew that he lose that election. Later he came and he said, we have to do revolution. What if I may ask, why didn't he channel that effort to the resolution through the back channel instead of going to the polling booth to contest as the president? Because he knew that this is a country, this country is a nation, he has a constitution, he decided to contest an election. But later he came up with a revolution. It's not done, my brother. Many grievances as in Nigeria. That is why you have your representative.
So what about Sunday? What about Sunday Igboho? What about Sunday Igboho?
Sunday Igboho, according to the security agency, I'm not defending Nigeria security now, but according to what they have put out there to the world, Sunday Igboho have been going from state to state to agitate. Did you understand? For Yoruba nation.
Yeah.
And security agencies have not interrupted him. They have not deemed it necessary to go and arrest him because maybe they felt he was doing the right thing. Without constituting violence, you have right to protest. You understand? You have right to call for your nation without bringing in violence. This one, they have been doing this, and according to security agencies, they said they have information that if he come to Lagos to do this protest, unknown people will hijack the process and destroy people property, and it might take lives. So they said he should not come to Lagos to conduct this rally. After all, they have information that he has been bearing arm in his house. You understand?
Yeah.
So they decided to go to his house.
So why didn't Nigerian government go to his house with a body cam?
Yeah, according to the question you just asked now, it has been asked with several security agencies. They said Nigeria DSRV, they don't have body cam.
Can you imagine?
Acquire one. Let me tell you, my brother. Now we look at it. According to the report we had, one of the policemen was shot. You understand? In his hand. If at all we want to say that these guns were planted in his house, how come about the gun that shot the policeman? If you are not bearing harm, where did you get arm that shot the policeman?
Is any proof that they actually shot the policeman? We can't find any proof. They are just talking.
Okay, there is no proof that the policeman has been shot. If
Yeah.
I were Sunday Igboho, let me tell you, if I happen to be Sunday Igboho, after getting to this point, and I have been told that I harbor arms and ammunition in my house, what I will do now is to take my lawyer and come and submit myself to the police. So we go to court, they should come and prove it. So that this police that they claimed it was shot, they should present it to the court that it was shot.
But one thing you must understand, sir, it's not easy for you to present yourself to Nigeria government in these states because they killed two people in that same compound. So Sunday Igboho is scared of his own life, that they might take his life. Who knows?
Sunday Igboho cannot run forever. That is it. It cannot be on the run forever. The legal thing to do now is to take his lawyer and approach the security agency and say, this is me. Let's try the law about this issue. I am not the owner of this farm. Can you prove it? Since the security agency said they don't have the camera to prove it, it means that it's just a mere speculation. It means that it was planted in his house. So these things that we are talking about now, we cannot just be assuming that Sunday Igboho should be on the run forever. It should come out and try the law. When you have not tried the law, you cannot know how the law stands in any situation.
Anyway,
it cannot
thank you.
be running forever.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you.
Much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
That is my contribution.
God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, my people, we are still here. We're not going to take any calls for now. Let's play this video. We continue. We are going to take more calls in the next 20 minutes. Let's listen to this. Please, any caller, please just hold on for 1 minute.
Clear Operation Python dance. Meanwhile, people are using cattle coming all the way from Katsina down to Edo State, killing, raping farmers, killing people's mothers, and you are not seeing anything, to declare them a terrorist. But people are saying that we can no longer continue. You choose to declare them terrorists. Whereas, from a particular region, from a particular tribes, seen to be, Islamic in nature and in religion, are the ones controlling the military, are the ones controlling the air force, are the ones controlling the police. Back to back, you have changed offices. You have not thought of reshuffling the power across the country you call Nigeria. The people with the key major offices ranging from the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Senate President, the President, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Inspector General of Police, the Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Air Staff, the Chief of Naval Staff, just only the Chief of Defense Staff going to an Ikama here from Delta State. You operate a system even where the NIA, DSS, Civil Defense are all run by people from a particular religion. And you expect people who think that it is not ought to be so to fold their hands and do nothing and allow people kill them with AK-47 and police do not do anything. Till date, people who kill with AK-47 who go to people's villages to burn down houses are seen to be repentant. They call them repentant Boko Haram. They republish them, take them for counseling, and also invite them back into the society. Come on. Come on. Even if we are not educated, even if we are not enlightened to know our left from our right, is that how a federating state ought to operate? Is that how a federating state? Today, our traditional councils, our traditional leaders have 0% to decide in the fate of our people. Meanwhile, when the British came, they met established governments. As of today, I am boastful to say I'm a Benin man because there was an existing map even before the creation of the Negro area or whatever that talks about the Benin Empire, that talks about the Benin Kingdom, that can be argued anywhere tomorrow or today in a competent court of orderliness, as the case may be. So when people talk, when people try to marry issues, they should look at it squarely. A government that has arrested somebody who they arrested and kept for 2 years without trial, all of a sudden is very interested to take him before court to say he jumped bail. When they were the ones who sent the military with armored tanks, with personnel carriers, multi-purpose machine guns, killed people, ransack his home. So you expected the man to say, oh, since Nigerian army is coming, I should stand, I should not run for my life. And you expect the man to run and not continue preaching what he believes in. Let us be realistic here. The Nigerian government ought to tender an apology and call the Biafran people to a table to tell them this is why we must want you all us to remain one. There's no sense of belonging in this country. There's no sense of belonging. The Benin Auchi Road, headers are inside that bush, that forest, terrorizing commuters. Terrorizing commuters day in, day out, kidnapping people from Edo Central, demanding ransoms. I know how many cases in recent time have been made to intervene to get the police to do what is needed of them. I know very many. So my conscious people, particularly young Nigerians, one thing that the Nigerian state fails to understand is that this forceful continuity of unity that they are preaching and forcing everybody to remain in Nigeria for, a time will come when the young generations will not be willing to buy into that. Today, we are seeing the fall in the oil market. We are seeing that people are no longer interested in promoting what is petroleum anymore. What is the Nigerian government doing thus far that is visible to diversify our economy? Today, before farmers go to the farm, they come before militants to negotiate and bribe them to allow farmers go back to their farms. Is that not shameful? But somebody who would say, come, my people are being killed, and we see that this is the solution, and we must go in to stop that since government has failed, you declare them terrorists. You send your DSS operatives that you will never send in numbers to go into communities that are being ransacked by Boko Haram, to go into communities that are being ransacked by Fulani bandits. In fact, in recent times, I have been exposed to videos where government equipments are being supplied to bandits. They are all on the social media. How many times have you seen government give the Brafian people firearms? How many times have you seen government give the Aduduwa agitators firearms? Are they not Nigerians? The same way those people who are practicing banditry and farmer headers crisis and Boko Haram are still benefiting from. Today it is so painful that if you go in the north, you see people benefiting from COVID-19 funds. What is happening in the south? I challenge the federal government to give me a printout of names of people that have benefited from this economic policy of theirs that has to do with support grants. They should publish the names of people in the southern part of Nigeria and the eastern part of Nigeria that are benefiting from these funds. 80% of these funds are celebrated and enjoyed in the north. So if you say we are one Nigeria, if you say we should believe in the philosophical beam, the philosophical existence of this great country that we all once believed in, because for me, Nigeria has nothing to offer me. I provide my light myself. I provide water for myself. I provide transportation for myself. Even the roads that Nigerian government said that they have been building for over 60 years, you can still not drive on them and they are not motorable. There's no security on the roads. The roads are not death trap. So let us be realistic. And somebody will come out to describe an ethnic group as a dot in the circle. Let us be realistic. Let us be realistic. Not until when we decide to toe the path of true federalism. Not until when we decide to allow corruption become a thing of our past. The other day, I was watching a video from a brother of mine who also talks on social media, who also, to an extent, believes in equity. He was saying that government was replacing street lights in an area where street lights already existed, and they were going to connect it to a power grid that has already been established, that is only being used in government offices, in stadium, and government offices, as the case may be. That they were going to extend it now to just an area where street lights already exist, and while they are doing that, they are going to ensure that it is a continuous process. Why not take it to those areas that have never seen light and maintain those ones that are already existing? Must we keep renovating, resurfacing, rechanging things, infrastructure that are not decayed? So my conscious Edo people, my conscious Edo people, at times when I see people criticize me, particularly when they are from this race, I laugh. Today we only have the presence of a state government and 2 federal ministers. One in the health sector, the other one in the Ministry of Fiscal Planning and Budget Allocation. Now, ask me, what are the benefits of these ministers that the government, the Buhari-led government has said ministers must come from every state, when there's no show of true federalism? What has these ministers, been able to attract to Edo State? I see Clemamba doing few roads. I see Nahiri Danjuma. The only time I've seen him as a health minister, despite the huge health challenge we have in Edo State here, it was when the Benin medical stores were attacked. That is the only presence we have felt of a health minister that comes from our state. So when we talk about this true Nigeria, we talk about the Buhari style of leadership, nobody will be happy with it. Nobody will just find it interesting any longer. If you are hiding under the canopy of APC, the better thing you can do for APC is to tell APC the truth. The better thing you can do for APC is to stand firm to defend that which you believe in. Despite the fact that Buhari government is fighting corruption, I have not seen them with the way they try, even the legislators try to protect the executive in the hollow chambers, in the green chambers, the red chambers, as the National Assembly and Federal House of Representatives may be known for. I have not seen them come out to say this government that we are supporting that is fighting corruption, let us have a bill. Anybody who is found corrupt must die. Anybody who is found corrupt must be sentenced to death. I have not seen a bill that want to change the narrative of our law that says that anybody who is seen abusing public office must be brought to justice. I have not seen anybody, despite the outcry of calling for police reform in this country. I have not seen any government authority or any APC-led state government coming out to say that police must stop taking bribe in their states. I have not seen anybody making laws to say that any police officer found erring must be dismissed and sentenced to prison. I have not seen anybody taking measures, correctional measures to change the narrative. But each time the issue of separatists, idealists are coming to speak for themselves, they release the police. Yes, they look at the police where people were already looking at you as a hope to secure them to do their rallies in Lagos yesterday. Even when very many persons have boasted on the media, I said I have already been told that the rallies will go as planned. Why would the police go out there to dispatch peaceful assembly? To dispatch peaceful assembly, but they can never be seen dispatching Boko Haram. They can never be seen dispatching terrorists along roads leading into major cities in this country. Today, the Boko Haram are making the southern people with this their level of kidnapping. They will extort us from their agro products that they import to this area. They will also kidnap we that consume their commodity, and people expect that we should be happy. I have also been exposed to videos where the Attorney General was speaking in Hausa before he addressed Nigeria for just 15 minutes in English language. Are we in a northern, or are we in an Hausa or Fulani caliphate where only them is seen in all the corridors of power? The Southerners, as educated as we are, we cannot even represent offices, are no longer being chosen by way of what do you call it, credibility. For crying out loud, do you know today that even the CJN, it was so embarrassing that while they were in the swearing in of appeal court judges recently, the Supreme Court judge had to correct an appeal court judge that you must not use the word Allah, you must use the word God, because he has been with people, learned senior judges in the Supreme Court, that will say this Allah you are using is as if you are now Islamizing the country. Refer yourself to God. It is on national television. Watch it. Now, when this growing abuse of privileges in the Nigerian authorities is being condoned by the citizen, I have been a victim of going out to protest for the fact that cement price was on the increase. I have been a victim of going out to talk about cement price. And what did I get in return? What did I get in return? We were locked up. denied access to come out to protest, and no form of government thought it wise to even engage us to know what we had to say and issues and recommendations that we had that would have, elevated the plight of Edo people. We produce cement in Nigeria, we produce the raw material in Benin City here, in Edo State here, but we buy cement more expensive than people in Katsina. We buy cement more expensive than people in Kanu, and the cement is produced here in Edo State, and people will say we are one Nigeria. Today, 80% of the subsidy that we pay in this country is enjoyed in Niger Republic. The people carrying this petrol from here to the Niger Republic are not Igbos, they are not Yorubas, they are the Northerners who have dominated, in fact, 90% of the petroleum industry, and they don't even own a commodity in that industry. Today, oil wells are owned by majority by Northerners and a few Southerners. But majority of the oil wells are owned by people who do not own, who these oil facilities are not located in their coast. And you say people should be happy. Now they have enjoyed this oil for over 60 years, and we still cannot beat our chest to say that we have developed Nigeria. And what we are getting now is that they are also killing us, even killing our own farmers, taking over our forests, insisting that they must have cattle routes. How many Edo men today can go to the northern part of Nigeria and just migrate into the forest and begin to say that they must be allowed to stay there because they are Nigerians? How many? How many Igbos can do that? The Igbo man who goes to the north to do pepper business, he rents his store. The Edo man who goes to the north to do business, he acquires his land, he rents his shop. So if we are not standing for what is right, if we are not speaking for what is expected of us, then we are on the wrong path. You arrest somebody, you take the person to court, somebody who you say is a terrorist, the Fulani Boko Haram agitators that are arrested, you will take them who are killing, you will take them to what do you call it, a kind of debriefing or a deprofiling process, and you say they are repented. You use Nigerian money to feed them, clothe them, shelter them, and you return them back to the society and say they are repentant Boko Haram. But an Igbo man who says he's no longer having hope in this Nigeria, who says that Nigeria is not a hope that they can continue sharing that common patrimony with, you call them terrorists, you arrest them, you jail them. I've never seen Nigerian government deprofiling any Biafran agitator. Go to all the prisons across South and Southeast. Biafran agitators are over everywhere. How many of these Biafran agitators have Nigerian government come to say repentant Biafrans? How many? Is it not still the same Nigerian state that is not still the same country where they adopt people? Even when these Biafrans were going about peaceful protests, they were arrested, locked up. These people are not carrying arms. How many of them have you deprofiled? How many of them have you profiled and said they are repentant Biafrans, and you return them back to the society? But the people that are carrying arms, killing farmers, ransacking people's communities, destroying people's source of livelihood, you say they are repentant and you return them back to the society. What a shame. Is that a justice system that we can beat our chest to say that can govern Nigeria and take us to a state where we see that Nigeria will become a paradise for all? When the justice system is only favoring one particular part as against the other. As against the other. So, my fellow Nigerians, my co-Edolites, conscious Edolites. If you allow me going on and on and on, I will continue to say why Nigerian government has failed and will continue to fail when it comes to the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. In coming weeks, I will also make myself available to know what is going on, why they are going to court. We'll also go to hear what is the true situation of happenings as relating to the Nnamdi Kanu issue. Nigerian government should believe in that inclusiveness. I saw Abakari going into the eastern part of Nigeria to demolish and destroy the camps of the ESN. Why has Abakari not thought it wise? His entire enclave in Borno, his entire enclave in Katsina, his northern settlements are being taken over by restive bandits, criminals, hoodlums, rapists, murderers, killers. Why has he not commanded the IROT under the watch of a fellow northerner to go and drive away all those people that are creating anarchy and causing high cost of livelihood for Nigerians in this country? Why has he not used his weight of policing to go and police that area? But once it is armless Brafians, they deploy all the GPMGs, they deploy all the soldiers, they deploy the military, they kill people's parents, kill Brafians, and you believe that young youths who feel that they are trigger lovers and they are ready to die should not go and do what they believe will be will serve as a payback to this process that have not thought it wise to accommodate them in a justful manner. These are the issues. These are the obvious issues. So anybody telling you in this part of the world that Nigeria is a state that runs a true federalism and a true justice system, that person is a bloody liar. Take it to the bank. That person is a bloody liar. When kidnapper Evans, who is an Igbo man, was arrested, we saw the way he was tried. We saw the way it became a national discussion. But how many Boko Haram killers have the federal government made their trial a public discussion under the watch of President Muhammad Buhari? How many? So these are what the Igbos are saying, just in case the federal government of Nigeria does not understand what they are saying. I do not believe in, breaking Nigeria. But even if Nigeria must break, I believe we should go back to the traditional system of government that we once had before. Fela said these things before the British came with their colony. We were already doing business with other European countries. We were already doing business with the Portuguese. We were already doing business in this part of the world with the French. It was the British that introduced this forceful, takeover of our economy, and forced our people to remain slaves to them. Sold them to America, sold them to Britain, used them to build their economy, and today they are still not willing to leave our natural resources. Or even if they have hope, they still don't want to get through our natural resources through a legitimate means. They are instigating a particular ethnic group against the other. Because if Britain knew that Nigeria is a one entity, they will not be accommodating a Buhari that has chosen not to allow true federalism to operate in this country. They will not. So my conscious Edo people, I have seen brothers of the Benin extraction being murdered in Benue. I have seen brothers of this Igbo extraction being murdered in the eastern part of Nigeria. I have also seen brothers of the Ijaw Middle Belt extraction being murdered. So why are we celebrating the arrest of somebody who has been preaching against this? Yes, everybody will say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is making money. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu is this. Why are they not talking about the monies that Nigerian politicians are stealing? The money that Nnamdi Kanu is making, is it Nigerian money? Is the money a proceed of the Nigerian government? The people giving Nnamdi Kanu money, have they come out to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu defrauded them? The people giving Nnamdi Kanu money, have they come out to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is a scam? I feel pain when I see people like Alhaji Asari Dokubo, who today is seen as a ex-agitator. Very well, I salute you for your sagacity and your knowledge and your intelligence. But the truth be said, in your region where you come from, in the Kalabari clan where you come from, how many Kalabari people are no longer poor? Despite the fact that you have made money from your agitation, you have built a university, you have made money from your agitation, you are not being settled by the government, to protecting pipeline. How many Kalabari people, how many Ijaw people, how many Riverine people can you beat your chest to say today, Alhaji Asari Dokubo? I know very many of your boys, I know very many of your people in Rivers State who joined you in the IYC, who joined you in the volunteer force that are suffering today. Many of them who are ex-militants that are also not getting benefits from the Niger Delta amnesty scheme. I know very many of them. Very many. I know very many of them who are dead to.
Hello, my people. We have a caller right here. We need to talk to this caller right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Hello, can you turn down your system, please? Turn down your system.
Okay, hold on, please. I'm calling from Canada, please. I'm just listening to talking.
Okay, go ahead, sir. What's your name and where you calling from? From Canada, what's your name, sir?
My name is George.
Okay, Mr. George, talk to us.
Please, I just want to correct one thing there. A room is not built in a day. We have to, if Nigeria have to be good, they have to start from one day. And Manabugun, I used to respect him. I still respect him, but you cannot buy the finger that fed you, and you cannot say something that you didn't understand. Federal government of Nigeria, Nigeria is already bad, so we have to start from somewhere to repair that country. Buhari cannot repair that country alone. Everybody has to put hands together to join him to repair that country.
Yeah.
For the safety of everybody. I was happy when I saw you a few days ago when you returned back to UK.
Yeah.
The thing there is that whoever have a grievance, there are a lot of problems in Nigeria, and it cannot be solved by one person. It's just everybody is just thinking of his own mind, thinking of his own self. For selfish reason, that is why that country can never move forward. There are some certain things Malabu was saying now. He's not supposed to be saying it. I'm ashamed and I'm disgusted for him to be saying it. And he come out to say he's a comrade. Why?
Okay.
This is not how Nigeria can move forward. If somebody do something wrong, let him go for punishment for it. In Canada here, we have seen the mayor, we have seen everybody. You account for whatever you do. You go to prison. So if government today they decide to bring Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria to pay for his penalty or for anything,
yeah,
to God be the glory, it's good. But the court has to decide. It's not human being deciding. It's not. Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
It's not human being coming out to criticize government alone. You are not looking at the other side of it.
Yeah.
People are dying day by day. People are not sleeping with their two eyes closed. What we're supposed to be thinking of, what will make that country good? How we can get light? Because I keep on saying to myself, nobody wants to remain dying in a foreign land. If there is light in Nigeria today, there are a lot of intelligent people in Nigeria that can use that light to become somebody.
Yeah.
I come to Nigeria, I go to a Babi salon, they tell me, oh, if you generator 100 naira, if light 50 naira. It doesn't make sense. So we should be saying the truth. People are doing some stupid things, and people are just criticizing government. And the people themselves are bad. They should accept this. People are harboring criminals. They are supporting criminals. All these kidnappers we see in Benin is because people are keeping them. They are happy. They keep them. It's their brother, their sister. After they finish, they go and drink pepper soup. They're nothing more. So from what I just saw what I cannot remember what made me to corner, because there's something my uncle just said now. It's very wrong.
Which you are not happy about it, right?
I'm not happy about it. You should keep it silent, or just say a straight something. Even when you cannot jump in anywhere in the world. If you jump you're going to be caught. Jump in, but I'm not saying the way they bring him, I know it's okay, but the court is there to decide. It's not the government that decides, it's the court. So let people keep their mouth shut and let the court decide whether the guy is commit a crime or doesn't commit a crime. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Okay, sir. Okay, we have more callers here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from, sir?
Yeah, my name is Mike. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
Okay, Mr. Mike from UK. Talk to me, my brother.
First of all, happy Sunday, happy weekend, Nigeria, my big brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome to your second home base, as you said.
Thank you.
Of course, nothing like a second home base, man.
Exactly.
You can't compare your second home base than Nigeria.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
So everybody that's listening right now, they knows when you are living abroad, you get peaceful, you got rest of mind.
Yes.
You have rest of mind to sleep, to close your 2 eyes, enjoy your sleep.
Exactly.
When you are in Nigeria, you can't even sleep, you can't even close one of your eye. It's like you close one of your eye, you open one eye in the night.
Yeah.
Maybe rat is making noise on your zinc or your ceiling. You think that, hey, those guys, man, they don't come. You can't enjoy your sleep. That's not life. That's not life.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly, as soon as possible, just show some comments on your ground. If Mr. Aibogu, my brother, if he's listening to me right now, I can say that I really appreciate him, and he spoke a lot of things which I love, I like.
Yeah.
And my second brother, the one that just finished his comment now.
Yeah.
I appreciate him.
Yeah.
The guy, I don't know, the guy that spoke before Aibogun take over, I don't know where that guy is living, whether he's living in Germany or whatever. You know, some people got foreign passport, but they don't know what mean. A lot of them, they don't know what mean.
Yeah.
So having a UK passport or Nigeria German passport or American passport, if you want to really know the reason why they give you that passport, a lot of things, ask the nation properly, they will tell you. Like UK now, everybody know before they nationalize, before they give you British passport, they tell you when you are nationalized, a lot of things. So if anything goes wrong with you, if you travel, they are there for you. They can do anything for you. Really do it.
Yeah.
But one thing in condition, if you are not a terrorist. Okay, now you see when this Delta State former governor Iboru, everybody hear that comment. They know the world. A lot of people saw it. Now let me come to that guy. He was a British citizen. He's a British citizen here, and he's a former governor of Delta State.
You mean James Ibori? James Ibori?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when he committed that crime for Nigeria, when he was a governor, But the crime, but there's something that he did, little bit, but the British put him for jail for a year.
Yeah.
For the punishment for a year for him. After everything, when he finished, then he went back to Nigeria. They take him back to Nigeria. It's not that they did deport him. They take him back to Nigeria to go and answer the query there as a governor, the commitment, everything that he committed there. But when he was in Nigeria, you know what the British, they said to Nigeria, say, look, do not let anything happen to him because he's a British citizen. Now, till tomorrow, let the world, everybody that is listening now, Nigeria, till tomorrow, they did put that guy in prison. They did arrest him in prison right now.
Yeah.
Because they know why. They know Ibori right now. He's enjoying there. He's doing whatever. But let's say, for example, now, if war just come to Nigeria today, now they say there's a war in Nigeria. We are not praying for that war. We are not praying that war should come to that country. Let's say, for example, now, if war enter that country today, Ibori will fly away from Nigeria, come to United Kingdom to come and rest there with his family. The British will go there and pick Ibori, pick all British citizens away from there and bring them back here. That is why a lot of people don't know where they have their passport. Something they don't know what really mean when you become a citizen of that country. It means a lot of things. Now, Nigeria has been declared terrorist before, right from over 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I think everybody will listen now. There's a guy that they arrest in Amsterdam when the guy was trying to bomb American airline. When they arrest the guy is in America till tomorrow now. His father has money, he has everything. But his son is still in America now. Immediately, they declare Nigeria as a terrorist country. Nigeria has already been a list of terrorist country.
Yeah.
Not today, not Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, now let them listen. Nnamdi Kanu is in name is not among the terrorists in United Kingdom. His name is not in terrorists in America. His name is not even international terrorist name all over the world. Biafra name is not in terrorists in United Kingdom or America or all over the world. Say, oh, Biafra is terrorist country or terrorist people. No, but Nigeria just call it terrorists. They need to be ashamed. You know why? People living abroad, most of them when they go to Nigeria, they don't come. Listen, they fear how to come out. Come out around 2 o'clock in the night. Come out around 12 o'clock in the midnight. Just go by yourself alone. You can't try it. You can't try it. That's why.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
That's my country. Okay, now you've been abroad. You see the environment. You get a good hospital. You have a good treatment. You call 999, 111, the ambulance. Everything will come to you immediately. But those things, you can't find it.
You are right. You are very right.
Find it. You're something. Okay,
Thank you.
I live in London. I can call 999. Within 2 minutes, the police will come to me to come and rescue me. And if I call ambulance, they will come to me. If I call fire brigade, they will arrive. But you do that in Nigeria, there's no system like that. There's no light. The generator will be disturbing your life, disturbing everything, making you miserable, a lot of things, no road. Even though if somebody wants to deliver, to have a baby in hospital in Nigeria, you will see if you don't deposit money, a lot of things, you cannot have your baby, you cannot even enjoy your life.
Everything is messed up. Everything is messed up.
Let them divide that country so that everybody know where it belongs to. Everybody will know where it stands for. That place, you yourself, you will have freedom. If you belong to Duduwa, you know you are from Duduwa, you enjoy your life there. If you belong to Brafa, you enjoy your life. If we belong to Middle Belt, they will know that we come from Middle Belt, we enjoy our life. But that country as you go right now, the Hausa people, they are taking a lot of people foolishness, and they are foolish. How can you be Hausa? Senior officer for immigration, senior officer for seaport, federal road safety, a lot of all the departments. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Mo, talk to another person. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. All right, my people right there, before I pick another call right now, please give us some thumbs up on YouTube. If you're watching us from YouTube, we need some thumbs up. And I also want to acknowledge one or two persons who gave us a thumbs down. I don't know why, but automatically it was reverted. It was reverted, and that person turned it back to a thumbs up. I want to say thank you very much. We appreciate you for that, for removing your thumbs down and turning it into thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mommy Diaspora, for your advocacy. Thank you, everybody right here, for what you are doing for us right now. Please, let's have some thumbs up on YouTube, and while we talk to this person right here. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Thank you very much, Nigeria. Was Jolly from Birmingham.
Okay, Mr. Jolly, all the way from United Kingdom. Talk to me, my brother.
Thank you. I wasn't so sure about the name, the caller that called earlier that disregard Emmanuel Abogo's video. I'm not a fan of Emmanuel Abogo. I don't normally follow him because I realize he's just a one-sided person. He normally criticizes the present governor of Edo State. But today's topic, I must give him credit to you because he just nailed it. We should be glad to have people like Moyele Sowore, Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu speaking under this bigotry Buhari system. Sorry to use that word, that's what qualifies it.
Yeah.
For we to have few likes that is speaking at this moment, we should give them credit because actually everyone should be speaking. Everyone should be speaking. How many Boko Haram members have they arrested in some places? We've seen the videos, we've heard it everywhere, it's everywhere. And before you know it, they release them. They release them the next day. And how many of the likes are people negotiating under? The likes of Sheikh Gumi, he's not the only one. El-Rufai is in support as well, coming to support a terrorist organization that was actually supposedly they should be in jail in the first place, but people are negotiating under them. Under what disguise? That they should be granted amnesty. I actually blame our representative for they know the truth, but they're not speaking up. I don't know what favor it is. I don't know what they're afraid of. I don't know on what people should they actually emerge. We nominated these people, and we expect them to be fully in our support. Boko Haram are in our backyard. We all know them. But what are they doing about it? The federal government is so quick to go and bat the likes of Sunday Igboho on what crime? Oh, they found some arms in his possession. Some arms in his possession. How many arms are roaming in our streets with the disguise of Fulani herdsmen? When does Fulani herdsmen need to carry arms to escort Malu in our street? Malu. If all these things did not ring bell to our area, I don't know what is going to ring bell to us. And then we stand there to support the bigotry system of Buhari that they were able to kidnap the likes of Sowore, Nnamdi Kanu, and we have to clap for them. They've done so well. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. If there should be anyone that is supposedly to be condemned at the moment, it is Buhari himself because he is the leader. He have 5 years ago he had been in great support, but with little do we know that he was going to get to this state.
Thank you, my brother.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with the likes of Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho, Sowore. I don't see anything wrong with them.
All right.
The federal government can prove us beyond reasonable doubt. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you very much. Hello, my brother right there, Israel Asemota. Talk to me, my brother.
Yeah, good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Nigerians. Like I said, I was speaking yesterday. I'm very happy another activist has just come out. And I'm very grateful today that he spoke his words very correctly.
Yeah.
I watched him, I was tracking it. But one thing, when I spoke to Emmanuel Agbogun the other day, I said one thing. If you're standing for the truth, let it be plain. Educate people well, and this indoctrination is going to come in. Now, let me give you a clear example of what I mean by that. As an activist, You are from the opposition side and on the position of the ruling party right now. Now, you want something like a change. How do you change this thing? First of all, let's go to South Africa. I have said this thing several times again. In South Africa, they had a government which was the ANC. The youth leader of the ANC, who was also an activist, known as Julius Malema, didn't like what the ANC was doing because what he wanted them to do for the people, they weren't doing it. He started challenging them, giving them on their platform, talking to them in their national forum. There's nothing like that in Nigeria. A lot of people are defecting now from PDP, this one to APC.
Yeah.
Why? Everybody want to go and make money. Now, okay, let me give you this. Emmanuel Bogon is in the part of the APC. Why can't he now create a platform and making a youth league? You want a change. Let's change it. Speak to these people. You are part of this government. Speak to them and say, we don't want this thing. We all don't want it. Do you think that if we don't sit down and dialogue those things, and everybody is saying division, we have more than 450 something ethnic group tribes in Nigeria. People like Sunday Igboho, Omoyele Sowore, and Nnamdi Kanu, they are still going to be coming out in these little tribes. Do you think now, for example, we said Edo, for example, we want to follow Otoduwa. Do you think we are going to wait? Sunday Igboho now, if you start dictating, do you think the Edo people will like it? Or not that Sunday Igboho will arise from Benin again?
Yes.
Which is already coming. This little thing. He's talking about Asari Dokubo. This Asari Dokubo who has been supporting Biafra. And he said Nnamdi Kanu was a scam. How do we now know? You see, this little thing is already having a problem. How do you do this? This is for these APC people. Create your own youth league to tackle the government to say, we don't want this thing in our political party. There's something that the true federalism is not working. Let us all sit down. Let us all talk to these people. That is how you fight it. If you coming on here and talking to us now, it's like you're talking on air. It doesn't make sense because you are part of the people in power. You are on the party. They create a youth league. Start talking to the people on ground so that they become something that we have to fight from grassroots. All these things, we are just saying division. Everybody is saying division. No, because if you look at the USSR, this is how it all started. We gave birth to Croatia. It gave birth to Czech Republic. It gave birth to Czechoslovakia. It gave birth to Macedonia. And they are still fighting themselves within their own country. All these little countries that broke away. But how do we tackle this thing? Is by engaging with the youth who are part of the system so that they can talk to those people and say a true federalism must be practiced. Give people their fundamental right. Respect this minority. Let everybody fall under the law, not above the law. Mm-hmm. Instead of these people coming out, it does not make sense to me. Because I've been seeing him talking, you are attacking Asali Dokubo, you are attacking these people, I am actually saying what these people are agitating for. They are right. It is their fundamental, it's part of the constitution. They can have right to agitate for themselves. But one thing we should know, without coming together and sit on the same table for us to have a dialogue, this thing, all this session will still be coming because nobody as wide as Nigeria. Nigeria is so vast, like our intelligence. If we see that somebody else is oppressing us, it will lead to another thing. So why can't we calm this thing down by engaging these people and creating a national dialogue? Something like a Puta panel, whereby all the judges are independent. Let's create this thing, a national dialogue. And you see people talking. Each tribe should represent themselves. Let us see how we are going to come out. Instead of saying this one go like this, the other one go like this. It's not going to happen. I'm only praying that somebody who has the mind to speak to the Nigerian government on how this dialogue can go can come into effect. Not all other political parties saying, okay, what are you going to tell us? As a true comrade, make this thing go to your national party forum, speak to them that the youth league is not happy with the way the system is going. It's as simple as that. That's what Malema did. And after when the ANC didn't listen, he created his own political party, which is now running, the EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters. Go and look at it. These are examples of how he didn't say let's cut the country. What he's saying that you must give what belongs to the people, give it to them. Go and look at what is happening in South Africa. Nobody's coming out on everybody wants secession, but what will the secession lead us to? More problems. That's my own.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother Israel Asemota. In fact, I was actually expecting you to come and support me here. So thank you for coming on. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, my brother. Welcome. Yeah. All right, my people. Moko continue to listen to Emmanuel Agbogo. I'll pick on a call in the next 5-10 minutes. Moko listen to waiting in the try to tell us here. Although somebody's already calling, let me talk to this person first. Then we'll play the video for you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Where are you calling us from? And your name?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Charlie. I'm calling from Dublin, please.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, before I real something, because many of us that watch you, we know you are doing the good things. That's why we are watching you. I just want to use this opportunity to talk to everybody that always watch you. Because for you to be shouting every day, thumbs up, that's like you are talking to a baby.
Exactly.
Before we started watching Nigeria Watch, before you even started watching, we had to do a thumbs up for him.
Thank you.
Please. Just apologize to everybody because we are not baby. It's just, for example, you are talking to your child every day, and it's not taking correction. We will not be happy. Please, I'm just doing. I don't know you before Nigeria Watch. So I already watch you. But
thank
before,
you, sir.
even though I don't want to call, I must do thumb up for you. I must subscribe. I share. That's what I always do. You understand? Because when you sow a good seed to somebody, the good seed also come back to you.
Exactly.
When you do a good something to somebody, the good something also come back to you. Understand? I just want to thank you for every time because I don't want you to be shouting every time, thumbs up. Please, we have to be doing it. At least if 140 is watching, that 140 we should toss up. We should have that toss up for him. If it's 200, if it's 1,000, let us do it. Not to be shy, for we to know we are matured enough. At least we are all matured. Not every time started begging us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So I was talking about thanks, sir. Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a very nice person. You understand? I don't know Nnamdi Kanu before. I already said it before. If we have people like Nnamdi Kanu in a two-state, 5, I know everything will be okay. Sometimes he criticizes maybe or basically this thing, but you have to do it in the right way. You know, so when your father do say, "Oh, Father, I know I'm not your party, but this area you are lacking in this area, sir. You are lacking in this area, sir." You talk in the respect way. You see everything will be good. You understand? Even though I support on that party, but I like that guy because he stands the truth. Because they want to bring Nnamdi Kanu down. But the main thing that is happening in all those villages, selling of snacks, is Nnamdi Kanu that make us to know what is happening in those states.
Yeah.
He doesn't fear any face. But this time they want to bring Nnamdi Kanu down. And nobody can bring that guy down in the name of Jesus. Because I don't know, we Benito, we don't like ourselves.
Yeah.
It's only Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the poor in Edo State now.
He's transparent.
Sometimes this man again come out, sometimes this man also come out again, maybe it's like Apostle, you know, sir. I feel like that guy something with the way he does things sometimes. Please, we are two people, we should love our own. Let us support Nnamdi Kanu. Even though we know it's from APC. As the other brother he said, if APC is doing the bad thing, Nnamdi Kanu should fight Buhari. Let Buhari know, say, see what you are doing, see what to show what he's doing. You say, Nnamdi Kanu, that's why Nnamdi Kanu open everybody's eye. Don't think that is happening. Nnamdi Kanu have been saying it for years. Maybe it's from 2013, after they were shooting Nnamdi Kanu. What he's talking about those herdsmen, the way they want to come to Nigeria, nobody believe. But to them, everything has opened. Okay, you look at our father, those pastors. They are not talking. They are not talking. They keep quiet because they are fearing the foreign people.
Yeah.
Until when they turn Nigeria to a Muslim country, I will know where they will be watching, do a carry that Titan offering. They keep quiet. They cannot talk. This time the whole Nnamdi Kanu, and we know so. You know so why Nnamdi Kanu only insult people because they don't. You see the truth. You don't stand for the truth. That's why Nnamdi Kanu always like people say I always stop people. When you see the truth, you cover your face like you don't know what is happening. You understand? Because Nnamdi Kanu is a messiah that God has sent to Nigeria. Let everybody, whether you are Benin, whether you are from Igbo, whether you are from Hausa, whether you are from, you know the truth, whether you are a Yoruba, whether you are from Isha, let us support Nnamdi Kanu. Oshowore, please, please, I'm begging everybody, let us support this guy, because when anything happens in Nigeria, everybody will regret. Say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu said this, Nnamdi Kanu said this. You know, when Christ was alive, when he was talking the kingdom, nobody knew. They were, hey, let us kill him, let us kill Christ. But the time Christ died, they say, why? Even though they do anything to Nnamdi Kanu can never die. He can never die again. He has to stand for the truth, and that truth always stand for that truth.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Please, I want to beg everybody, this thumbs-up, it should not be shouting every time. Please let us be do before you. As you are not watching, even though you don't want to call, don't do that thumbs-up. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Amen. And you too, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Our brother right there, thank you very much for your call, for letting our people to know that giving us thumbs up means a lot to us. Every day we shout, can we have thumbs up on our video? Can we have thumbs up? The next day we come back, people don't give thumbs up until we talk about it. It's wrong, you know. So if we can be doing this will be nice. Thank you very much, my people. We need encouragement to do what we are doing. You know, it's not easy right here. You know, at least we are passing information to you all every blessed day. So please encourage us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Europe.
Okay.
My name is Kevin.
Okay, Mr. Kevin, talk to me, sir.
Kevin from Europe.
Okay, talk to me, sir.
Yes, let me add a little from the man that come from Canada.
Okay.
So he said Kanu jump big. On no account, anybody should say Kanu jump big. Because Kanu did not jump big. Kanu was Kanu was out from say they now stand for him to go on bail. What did Nigerian soldier went to do in Kanu's house after the bail? Are they expecting Kanu to wait for soldier to kill him so that they take the dead body to go and answer the question when the time to judge the case comes up? Kanu did not jump bail. Nobody should say Kanu jump bail. It's a hate speech because Kanu was bailed. People stand for Kanu to be bailed. People use their money to bail Kanu. While Kanu was at home, they went and carried Operation Python down to his compound. Are you now expecting Kanu to wait so that they kill him, then the dead body should go and stand the trial? The answer is no. They should wipe that away from their mind, saying Kanu jump bail. Kanu did not jump bail. The military should have waited for court to do the other judgment on Kanu. In fact, they are not supposed to go to Kanu house. If they even suspect Kanu, they will send CID to be monitoring Kanu since he is on bail. That is one. Then two, I don't know him. He don't know me. I'm from Benin. The way he is speaking is in right track. Because when you don't talk, they will say you don't talk. When you talk, people will come out and start criticizing. I have never seen something wrong Manuel Apoku have done. He's doing his best. I follow up in his program. I watch him, but I've never called him one day. You know, we are in Europe. When you have something bothering you, then you want to keep quiet. How are you going to make change? This is why in Europe, have freedom of speech. You pour out what is angry, what is disturbing you in your mind. But in Nigeria, they don't want. How many times have people been trying to talk to the extent they will declare no more gathering? It is Falana who was fighting them. What did you mean that there's no more gathering? If you didn't gather, are you going to sit down and discuss the problem of Nigeria? If you don't sit down and stay together, how do you do it? But they don't want it. That is true. Then three, anybody that comes up with truth must be attacked by the federal government of Nigeria. It's not, we don't have federal government. We have Fulani government of Nigeria. because they want to make sure they silence everybody. Now, these three people that come out to say no, the federal government are running after them because they know that they are saying the truth. Yet, we still crucify these three people like Showore, Nnamdi, and Sonegbu. If you watch carefully, they are not fighting for their self-interest. They are fighting for everybody. The same thing when Agbo is still doing. May God bless that young man. So people that are talking irrelevant words, I just keep on looking at them. If they know they are left to their right, they should have not been criticizing those that stand for the good welfare of the citizens of that country. Because the way they are taking, when Nnamdi was shot in 2017, that the military are giving arms to the Fulani herdsmen in the bush. Nobody listened to him. Rather, they say, Otalogwe. Now he's coming up to our place now. Otalogwe, but I cannot see all those people that are saying Otalogwe now. If you say what is happening in that country doesn't concern you, until they will knock in your door, before you will know that what people have been saying has come to reality. The only way Malaboku can solve his own side of it is what he's doing. Let him pour it out so that people will listen. He talk about this Danko Asari. People start calling inside saying, why should it? If anybody is doing what is not right, it is in his own opinion. Let him talk. Let him pour it out. Don't silence anybody when he's saying his mouth or what is bothering him. You understand? Okay, let us say, in my street, I am the only person repairing that road for them. I'm not in government. I'm not in government. I'm the only person doing that road for them. And sooner or later, I'm still going to carry nothing less than 12 trips of BB stone to go and feed the erosion that is spoiling that road. With time, before I do that, we invite Nigeria world to go and put it in the air so that people will see what an individual is doing.
Yeah.
The whole street are praying for me. I'm not a politician. I only go to Nigeria once a year, but I'm funding that street. If I come out tomorrow and say what they are doing is good, they will say because I hate the APC or PDP. No, it's not right. But people are suffering. People are dying. People are going into poverty. What happened in my street yesterday? A man worked in Jos as a construction company for many years. When he had eyes problem, the company just stopped him. He now came back to Nigeria. No gratuity, no pension, nothing. The little business the wife is able to do, he managed the business and the business collapse. Now, to feed is their problem. To eat is their problem. The man made application for a new job in Benin. He went there, they refused him of the job. He now came back and drink poison. The man died yesterday. I even sent my people to go and rush him to the hospital. Around 11 a.m. in the night. Getting to first hospital, they said there's no doctor. They take him to other hospital near Sablero before state CID. We will get that doctor. Doctor said she should take her. After taking her, they said she will pay 20,000 for deposit. On their way to go and look for ATM and withdraw money, they said the man died. Am I going to leave the widow? Am I going to leave the man's wife? In Nigeria without helping them? Because I've been helping them before. So when my Bobo is doing, I'm happy about you. You talk is best.
Thank you, sir.
So people should please, if we did not come together, we are in trouble.
Thank you, sir.
One day, that Benin is not going to be there because the Fulani have invaded everywhere. People are calling Buhari. Buhari is not coming because Buhari have laid down what you want to turn to, what you want Nigeria to turn to.
All right.
They should not come.
Thank you, sir.
Buhari has stand to destroy that country.
All right. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you. All right. Before we talk to another person, we want to listen to Emmanuel Agbogun. Then we take it from there. Thank you, my people.
And their names are still on the payroll. Who are collecting those monies? So let us not begin to hide under the umbrella body of hate to begin to whip unnecessary sentiments. What are the core issues? Since these separationists Brafian talk has started. Why haven't the government of Nigeria, in a robust discussion, engage these Brafian people? Engage them. For crying out loud, the entire Brafian state is not up to 30 million Nigerians. They are not up to 30 million. And even in their rallies, people that come out to say that they want to support them, they want to join them, are not even up to 1 million. So why will the government not engage these minority people and tell them this is the reason why we will not do it and why we will not do this? If the government knows that if a referendum is called today and the Igbos will say that they are interested in implementing a part of Nigeria, why are they not allowing a referendum? Is a referendum not a process that is recognized by law, by international best practice? Is it that is to occur in Nigeria is a different case? So these questions that are begging for answers, why are they not still being answered to? You see federal government negotiating with bandits. You see federal government negotiating with kidnappers. Why are they not willing to negotiate with IPOB? Why are they not willing to negotiate with Oduduwa? Are they not Nigerians? Are they not Nigerians? So it is only somebody who is myopic. It is only somebody who is centered with hate and bigotry. It is only somebody who does not believe in the intellectualism and advancement of a society that would fold his hands, that will fold his or her hands at a time like this and say Nigeria is one. There have been a national conference where people came together to say that let us see. What are those things that government is not doing that was discussed there that we need to do? How many of them are we adopting? How many of them are we checking up to side by side? You are not saying that. You are not even discussing our problems. Nigerian youth came out to say that we do not want police oppression anymore. What has the Buhari-led government done is to buy canisters, buy more vehicles, buy more bullets, buy more helmets to protect the police, to continuously oppress the youth, to continuously kill the voice of the youth, to continuously ensure that people who want to come out to say no to a process that they don't believe in are not allowed to do so. If not, we live in a society where a commodity goes up and others from Abuja that people should not come out to protest. And even when they are protesting, even when we must have engaged with the police that this is our route, we are taking here to here. In Edo State, we have never had any violent protests, not until NSAS and the Babangida must go rallies. And those protests, there are evidence even within investigations that have revealed that the Nigerian governments are the ones sponsoring hoodlums that will come to destabilize such protests. What has peaceful protesters got to do with firepower in Lekki Tollgate? Anybody that wants to come out genuinely to engage the government on what is best for them, the government will use fire force to shut them up. I have been a victim. I know how many times I've been arrested. If the police wants to arrest me, I go with my bucket, my mat, my broom, because arresting me, it does not mean that the problem has been solved. Arresting me does not mean that the issues will no longer be there. Killing me or killing other Nigerians who are saying things that are ought to be attended to does not mean that the problem will be solved. Does not mean that the problem will be solved. So, fellow Nigerians, we must have a rethink. There need to be what is called a national rethink. If me, as a Benin man, we have a process that in one Nigeria, we have a Benin commission that manages the resources of Benin. Benin City will not be like this without street light. Because our resources are taken to Abuja and 13% sent back to us, that is why we are suffering this way. It's not like we do not have what it takes to live a better life here. The process in which our law governs us is not accommodating development for our people. If Zamfara has gold and Zamfara can sell gold to CBN, why can't we also do what we will use to sell our own resources to government, to sell out to the international market? People are not asking questions that will solve our problem. People are not engaged. In fact, they don't want to hear. In Edo State here, if you are trying to correct government, they see you as an enemy, they destroy your building. In Edo State here, if you are not following if you are not following the political tune of the government of the day, they destroy your building. I have friends who are victims. I have brothers who are victims. They see a well orchestrated investment, they demolish it. And you want a man from Lebanon, you want a man from Malaysia, you want a man from China, you want a man from Germany, from Russia to come and invest in such an economy. When Nigerians decide to put Nigerian issues on the burner and render solutions to it, Nigeria will be a beautiful place. But in as much as Nigeria is not willing, all what they know is to collect recurrent expenditure, is to steal, is to maim, is to kill, Nigeria will no longer know peace. Because if you go by the stanza of the Nigerian anthem, he said, let peace and justice reign. Today, are we having peace? Are we having justice? Is justice reigning? These are the answer. How many of our Nigerian politicians are pledging to Nigeria to be faithful, to be loyal, and to be honest? And how many of them are serving Nigeria with all their strength? How many of them are defending the unity of this country with all their strength and all their might? Not on a factional defense, as we are seeing now. How many of them are saying we must defend this Nigerian unity, we must put agitators on the table, and we must align with them. We must tell them these are the issues we have noticed. I was so shocked and amazed when President Muhammad Buhari came out to say local government system. How many governors has he jailed, or how many of them has he brought to book as regards the abuse of local government funds? And how many laws has he made, executive laws has he made, like Order 19, to make sure that, Order 17, to make sure that local government funds are not abused? How many? For people who are living in choice areas in this world, people who are benefiting, who were once, born in this land, who now have paper to live in other climes, sit down and tell some of us who are stating these issues as it is, that we are blind, that we are jobless, that we need work. And when we come out to say these are the issues, today, the fastest growing business in Nigeria is unionism. If because of the Nigerian government does not know, in the next 10 years to come, union will be more powerful than government. Because the people are now realizing that they can come together under their small groups and have a say, rather than believing in the system. Because NSC has failed, government has hijacked NSC, turned into an arm of his agencies, among the numerous ones that they control at their beck and call. So these are the issues. We can go on and on and on and on, but because the Nigerian problem is not a discussion that can be summarized in a day, but the problems are what we can always analyze in a day, because they are what affect us as a people. We can go on and on. So the Nigerian people must know. The Oduduwa people must know, the Biafran people must know that the issues and the solutions must be what we must put on the table, and the recommendations must be what we should work to attain. So I haven't said this much. I'm very sorry for very many persons who have not been able to put up appointments with for this week because of the nature of issues we are currently handling. A whole lot of lands that have been swindled by these community land grabbers. In Benin, we have also taken it up headlong, and we are ensuring that we are resolving those ones that can be resolved. But I cannot leave here today, having it been that I have not spoken for the past 1 week, without thanking my brother, Comrade Austin Nwango, the chairman, Edo Tipper Drivers Association. You are a great man. The history of modern day Benin will not forget you, because what you are fighting is not your fight. It is a fight of common those who have traded the path of the Mediterranean Sea to look for a better life. It is a fight that you must fight to finish. And I must tell you, the best place on earth are reserved for those people who during modern crisis, remain neutral. The best place in hell, the hottest place is the best place in hell, is reserved for them. But people like you will not be there because you have stand tall to speak. You have stand tall to stand by what you believe in. You have spent your resources to ensure that an abnormality in our state is corrected. Long may you live. Long may you enjoy the fruit of your dividends and service to humanity. I appreciate you. I want to say, for many of you who will be using this video on your various blogs, I want you to also speak on the fact that I am commending the Tipa Garage chairman, because we have seen what he stood for is pro-people. It remains a fight that the Edo nation needs at the moment to forestall the developing trend that we are seeing of this CDA resurfacing its ugly head again in our state. And do not forget, we also want to hear from our monarch. Our monarch must come out to condemn this traditional trend of abuse on our customary system. And on here of a community, his work is in the shrine, is in the Ogwedion, and not over community lands. Not until when we begin to address these things, the abuses will continue to be a part of us. So once again, I am ending my broadcast. As I stand by the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal, and I will be anywhere where I feel I can come out to say that he's not a criminal and state my points very clear, and allow any traditional or legal or government system to judge and adjudicate in all sense of fairness, in all sense of orderliness, and see if this man is truly a criminal as prescribed by Nigerian government, as the case may be. So that is it. Once again, very many people would fight me when I say Nigeria is a great nation, but whether you like it or not, it is what we have as our own today. I'm not a Brafian, I have said so, but the ideology of Brafia, I share it with them, because these are part of the solutions that can be put on the table to render a lasting solution to this underdevelopment. If government will say we cannot operate as a regional level, they will say we cannot operate as a tribes people, then how else do they want us to operate, even when their states that they have come up with is failing day in, day out? Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you who are out there. If you would be doing us a favor on this platform today, please share this broadcast. If you're doing us a good platform for today on this platform, is to share the broadcast, share it to other platforms. Help us to ensure that people who ought not to have been here by now join us in observing what we are saying today, because our democracy is that which we must all look up to.
All right. Thank you, my people, right there. Thank you. Can we have some thumbs up on this video? We are done now. We don't finish for today. No, for now. I can't say for today, because we have another video for you guys later on. But this one are for the matter we concern Edo State. I know, say when it comes to Edo State matter like that, we're not a quick give up like that. But they like when we carry and reach the ground. Until government listen to us, say this one now apply, because no talk. Now they take grow reach the way they be. So now, if you don't talk after they don't grow finish, they look for where they want to kill you, or they want to arrest you, or they want to put you for prison. So make we they talk now. make it not get out of hand, my people. Make una give me thumbs up for this video. Make we move on, move the go. Make we hit that 100 way our mommy talk earlier on. Make we for the go. Now God bless every one of you. We appreciate your time with us today. We've been here now for 2 hours plus. It's not easy like that. And I need to encourage us more to do it what they do. But they come back again later on. But can see show now. Wait till I know so I never see at all. Now one can show now. Now our job be that to make sure say we dey entertain your screen for you daily. We don't get a whole day. Oh now say Naija Watch not show a video. It's impossible. Because we dey try. Even when we tire, we still dey come out. When we dey sick, we dey come out. When we know say things get as it be, because not be every day. Now human being take the day in good mood. But we go still come out. We go come out, pretend just to put smile on your face. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. And God bless you now. Thank you very much, Mommy Diaspora, for your advocacy. You've done excellently well. I see what you do since. My brother, Johnson Emmanuel, I see you started with me from beginning to now, and you did comment since. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Without you guys, I cannot do this. Mr. Rock, I can see you right there. You'll be there. I appreciate you so very much. Osaze, Omorodion, thank you very much. Thank you, my people. If not be now, I know if you don't agree. So more, I see you. Been a while. Good to see you back again. Jennifer Ogewan, thank you for your time. I appreciate you now. Thank you very much. Olayi Wale, I see you there. You know, I don't measure everybody's name, but nevertheless, I appreciate every one of you. I see Destiny's Child there. I see who again? I can apply for Uji Jolly. I see you there. I cite you. Thank you. My people, plenty way comment today. Ima Amo there. I don't mention her name, but I want to say, and God will bless all of them. Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much. Now, I want to draw the curtain for this particular video. Of course, now you see my face again. This evening, go get very important video for now. As some of you request for the update of what you want to show now. Yes, we want to go carry the update. We can give you now. We dey road now. We dey go there. We go carry him. I have more than not forget say our brother leftist. I'm one Usayemere Binamaya. He dey road now. He dey walk. We go put him. We'll come back soon. We're gonna see what you want show now. You go shock you now, but I never want spill and out because some of us don't accuse us say the update place you want give us, we not see them. I bet they don't give you money. No, nobody give me money. Nobody fit give me money. Even though you want give me money, I go appreciate. But not give me the kind of money where you go give me conditions because I'm working for my people rather than me working for the Nigerian government. I appreciate every one of you. We're gonna take care. We'll come back again later on as I talk on just now. Now God bless you now. Happy Sunday once again.